Coach, give us a breakdown of this TCU team based on the game before. What are you expecting tomorrow night?
Well, very athletic. Playing pretty good basketball right now. They won possession away against Kansas State the other night, so they're playing pretty good. They have a lot of athletes on the perimeter. Their inside players are playing a lot better right now, so, we'll have our hands full.
That said, do you, I know you're not going to overlook anybody or anything like that, but can your team take confidence knowing that you've got games left that are against teams that you have beaten before?
Yeah, but
they won't.
a lot of years I would say yes. This year I just don't know, but hopefully that we can. But, we know teams are trying to jockey for a position in the Big 12 tournament right now, so everybody's going to be playing hard, trying to move up a little bit. So, it's going to be 3 tough games down the stretch.
Would 9-9 help you sleep any better when it comes to, NCAA
It helped me sleep better going to the Big 12 tournament. Yeah. I'll tell you that. Now, I don't know about NCAA, but it helped me sleep better going to the Big 12 tournament because I think we would position ourselves well at that time.
Mm-hmm. This time of year, everybody's tired, fatigued because of the whole season of play, but especially a team like yours with the rotation that you've had. Have you done anything? Are you even able to do anything to try and give them extra rest, anything like that?
You try, but, the problem is when you're not playing well, you hate to cut down on practice, but yet you don't want to make them too tired going into the game. So, it's a happy medium, and we try to back off some, not as much full court like we like to in practice. So we do cut back in areas because of the limited bench.
So maybe a balance between that, trying to take it easy on them, but also get them motivated for this final stretch?
Yeah, I've been doing that whole year, trying to motivate them. But, it's down to 3 games. And like I told them after our last game, it's up to them. There's no miracles, there's no new stuff we're going to put in at this time of the year. And, it's just going to come down to whether we want to win the game or not win the game, play harder than the other team, and get after it defensively. And if we do that, we're very capable of making a run here at the end.
Coach, obviously, Tiana's closing in on 1,000 career points, and obviously a big milestone for any player. But when you think back to when you first saw her in high school, and each coach has a vision for a player when he brings them in. What was yours for her, and has she kind of lived up to what you had thought? Or
absolutely lived up to it. We felt she could play several positions for us. We felt she could play stretch 4. She started out her freshman year playing at the 3 position. And then we moved her to a 4, really about middle of her sophomore year. So we felt she could play several positions for her. We didn't think she was going to play some 5, to be honest with you, but she's had to. But she's done a great job. Yeah, she's been everything we thought she would be, absolutely.
Was she a better scorer than you thought or is she?
I'll tell you what, she's become, when we watched her in AAU in high school, she could shoot the 3, but was not as strong off the dribble. So I think she's really improved that area. She's improved her post-up game, and she always could shoot the basketball. So I think the area of putting it on the floor and posting up, she's really improved over the years.
So Nate said she was a little shy girl when she first got to college. How was she, grown over the years?
I don't know if she was shy. I don't know if she was shy, but, she had to find her way.
Yeah.
And, like all freshmen, come in here and find her way. And really, she redshirted. She come in here with a lot of seniors, and we redshirted her freshman year. And I think that really helped her also to be redshirted because we had a lot of veterans back. And, when I called her in, I said, I don't know how much playing time you're going to get. Are you interested in redshirt? And she really was. So it worked out well for us and her.
Speaking of Lene, a senior like that who's seen her career come to an end on the bubble, have you seen from her specifically and in years past seniors who develop that sense of urgency as the year goes on and say, hey, I don't have a next year?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I saw it the second half of the Iowa State game. My goodness, she was sealing people better than I've ever seen her sealing. Calm for the ball and then just dominating the paint in the second half. I told her I wish she would have done that the first half. Maybe we wouldn't have much problem the second half. But, yeah, absolutely. And I bring it up all the time to the team. You know what? We don't want Lene to go out this way. She deserves better. She's worked too hard to get to this point. that we need to play harder, if not for ourselves, but for her.
I know we'll have a chance to talk before her last game, but how much she's improved as somebody who, you know, was stepping in for Asia Bussey at one time, and now it's her show.
We were talking last night on the radio show. I used to tell her just get on the sideline, get out of my sight, get over there and work out with somebody. But she's come a long way, and you know, she's always been very mature for her age and a hard worker. So that, you know, she came in here, had the right attitude, worked hard, and has developed her game. And I only wish the best for her. I think she has great basketball ahead of her. I really do.
How much were you surprised by the offense in the Iowa State game? And what do you do to get that to going again? I mean, or is it just a one-time kind of?
You know what? I said this again last night on the radio show that for some reason Iowa State's a bad matchup for us. I mean, I can remember about 4 or 5 years ago, Duquesne was a bad matchup for us. We lose to Duquesne and then go beat Notre Dame on their home floor, and they were number 2 in the country. It's just a bad matchup, and for whatever reason, the way they spread you, the way they play with our players, you know what I mean? So, and we're always chasing, and we don't have deep bench. It's just been a bad matchup for us. And, you know, TCU, but they play more of a true 5. But TCU has a bunch of athletes too, but they're not as deep coming off the bench. So, you know, they wear down a little bit like we do.
Thank you, Coach.
Okay. All right, thank you.
Thank you, Coach.